Hi everybody, and welcome to the channel. Mr. Politics here, and what shall we talk about? Well, let's talk about Boris Johnson quitting. Yes, we all heard the news the other day that he's quit as an MP. And of course, who is going to get the blame for all this? Well, I know Boris is a liar and he can't be trusted, but it's the media who have got to look at themselves and what they've done. Yes, and when I talk about the media, I mean the left-wing media, the biased media who is anti-conservative. They hate the Conservatives, the lefty media. They doing everything they can to get a Labour government elected, which will probably happen anyway. And the ones who have hounded Boris Johnson are Sky News, BBC News, ITN News and Channel 4. All this Partygate started with ITN News. I believe a journalist there, Paul Burrell is his name. I think it's his name. He started all this, and they've been hounding Boris Johnson 24/7. They've kept this story running and running and running. And of course the Parliament say that he misled Parliament, which is a pack of lies. The only ones who have misled Parliament are the ones who are looking into Partygate, such as Batty Harriet Harman. Anyway, let's go back to the media's role in all of this, especially Sky News. Yes, Sky News. They're a bunch of lefties. They are anti-Tory. Especially that Kay Burley. They call her Early Burley. They don't call her Early Burley for nothing. She has been keeping on and on and on. Sky News are the worst news channel for anything like this. They just will not leave it alone. They keep on and on and on. Like I said, they keep going on about it 24/7. They keep running it for weeks, boring everybody. And like I said, they're a bunch of lefties. Their journalists and all their presenters are just a bunch of lefties. Like I said, Kay Burley for one, and Beth Rigby another one. She's another lefty. She's constantly shouting her mouth off about the Tories. And it looks like they might get their wish that Labour are going to be in government. I'm beginning to think that they must be Labour lovies, all of them. God help us if they do get in, because we know what's going to happen. I mean, if there was this kind of thing happening, say if Keir Starmer was Prime Minister, would they keep hounding him? No, they wouldn't. Because, like I said, they're just a bunch of Labour lovies. Labour lovies. They just love to cause trouble. And like I said, Sky News is the worst one for this kind of thing. They never seem to go after Labour. oh no, Labour are squeaky clean. Labour can't do any wrong, but I think the country is going to find out what Labour are like. If they form the next government, it'll be an absolute nightmare. I can just see it now. All the news, all the lefty news channels, like I said, Sky, BBC, ITN and Channel 4, they'll all be falling over themselves to get an interview with Keir Starmer. I mean, they've already had to roll back on one of their policies, one of their green policies. And who have they made the one who campaigning for this green energy? Ed Miliband. Oh, dear me. This country is in for a nightmare if they get in. Like I said, all the media have got to blame for this. Like I said, I know Boris is you can't trust him, he's a liar. But he did get us out of the EU, and he won a 80-seat majority at the last election. People seem to forget that. Like I said, if Labour get in, we're in for a hell of a mess. Within 2 years of them being in government, the country will probably go bankrupt. And I suppose all the other news channels like the BBC, they cock a hoop about Boris Johnson quitting. All the lefties that don't like him, I suppose they'd all whooping and hollering about it. I mean, the BBC wheeled out the usual suspects, Alistair Campbell and Michael Heseltine. I don't know why they keep rolling those two out for. We don't want to listen to those two. They're yesterday's men. I mean, Alistair Campbell forgets that he was involved in taking this country to two illegal wars. He talked Tony Blair into going to war, so he needs to talk. Anyway, that's the end of my video. Like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you all again in another